Where do we go from here? What's the plan?
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come up, and I would like to request, but you ought not be nervous. This is not coming from the Yashiro Commission or the Kamisatsu.
Individual request? You mean personal stuff?
Correct. It concerns my mother. This may seem a little sudden, but in my view, you are the only person A few days ago, I was sorting through some old family belongings when I found a notebook that belonged to my mother. She wrote about all kinds of things, mostly of little consequence. But what drew my attention was a name. It is one that I have never heard before, so the fact that she mentions it so frequently, it makes it difficult for me to ignore.
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, both my brother and I are familiar with the vast majority, so I am very curious about this mysterious. According to the notebook, their name is Tsubaki. This seems to have been someone very important to my mother.
Paimon thinks it sounds like a girl's name.
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want us to do? Do you need us to find her for you?
No. Her address is given in the notebook. We can head straight there. I wanted you to assist. Please keep everything I have told you in strict confidence. The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together, but he is terribly busy at present, and on a more selfish note, I don't wish to involve anybody else from Inazuma. Exactly. That, and you are also a kind, well-mannered person with a genuine concern for other people. Not to mention trustworthy. I would not feel comfortable with—
You can count on us! We've done greeting gifts before, so we should be able to help. In terms of payment, just treat us to some—
Wonderful! In fact, I was hoping to take this opportunity to show—
Oh, we don't mind! We don't mind at all!
Thank you kindly. Shall we head off then? Oh.
Alright, sounds good! It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun since we arrived in Inazuma.
No! What made you think that? Festivals are a common occurrence here in Inazuma. Each season brings its own festival, and each festival, in turn, brings a fresh challenge to the task of So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions, Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work. This is hardly relevant to the matter.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion?
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look. Oh, it's Miss Kamisato, with guests from overseas. Welcome to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos. Are you here to purchase fabric, or—
Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment. Would you be—
Oh, Ayaka came—
Let me see. Oh, it's a very— Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make a kimono following this design.
Please, if you could.
I'm honored that you'd choose Ogura Textiles and Kimonos for your tailoring needs. However, there is one— Based on the design, this kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. The majority of Inazuma's silk is imported from Liu. As you well know, Inazuma Inazuma is currently under a strict... In all honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. We're struggling to import high-grade fabrics, so much. But of course, where our customers are able to provide the fabric themselves...
So you're saying we need to go and buy some silk first?
If even Ogura textiles and kimonos can't get a hold of high-grade fabric...
You could try the International Trade Association. They are a little better connected than we are. After all, the association brings together merchants from all over the world. The only thing is their prices. They're not the cheapest. In times like these, though, we're lucky to even have an option.
So even just getting clothes made is an ordeal. Wait, the International Trade Association? That's Kurisu's thing, right?
It looks like that will be our next stop. Thank you ever so much. We will be back once we've acquired the fabric. Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very small...
Why is she being so secretive all of a sudden?
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss Kamisato. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product. We haven't made a silk kimono for the longest time now, and this...
That's very kind of you, thank you. Good traveler, Paimon. Let's try our luck at the International Trade Association. This is it. The International Trade Association.
Okay then, we need to talk to... Look! There he is!
Looks like we found him. Mr. Kurisu, are you all right?
Oh, you're Miss Ayaka.
Better than you, it appears.
And if it isn't the Traveler, I haven't seen you. Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back in business, and it's...
That's great, but, why were you staring into space just now?
Well, it's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's goods...
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk. We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. Recently, we heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our batch out of storage. The vagrants swiped the whole batch. Well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us. The Kanjo Commission don't want to give a...
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods. Please remember, Mr. Kurisu.
My apologies. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do ourselves to get our... Perhaps I'm...
I am afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity, but I can still help you get your...
Of course, I would never...
Huh?
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that I do so not without reservation, so... That aside, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm afraid that I won't... Given your position and that of the International Trade Association, please try to exercise more caution in the future.
We will. We certainly will. But, are you sure this isn't gonna... What if someone high up in the Kanjo Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it? You're a highly respected member of society.
Very humorous. Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Kanjo Commission felt that I was accountable to...
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine! Does...
Mr. Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location of the theft, and anything that stood out about the perpetrators...
Thank you so much. Let's see, it was 2 hours ago now.
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime. The investigate...
All right, off!
here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground. What are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead. Stop, thief!
You think you can get your stuff back with this bunch?
Why you better hope.
Why wouldn't I, old man? Answer me this. You trade association types are worms. Coming over to our land, leeching off our people. Who's gonna leap to your defense, huh? Look at that. Face it. This is Inazuma. You've got no ties here. You're at the bottom of the pile.
You are despicable.
Hey! I just had an idea.
Business?
Pay up. And you can take your fabric back. Sound good? If you ask me.
You're just a big bully.
Wait. Mr. Kurisu, please do not...
But...
I trust you remember our agreement? If you keep your lips firmly sealed, I too shall uphold my end.
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand well back where it is safe. Now, it is time for me to...
Let's get down to business.
Whirling snow!
See no more! Finally,
I'll protect us.
My apologies! Kamisato art! Sumetsu! Unthinkable! Yeah! Whirling...
Well, that's
No, please, It was nothing.
Miss Kamisato, travel...
Don't worry, we're fine. The vagrants left in quite a hurry. It would seem they didn't have time to take anything.
Thank you.
You'd best do a count.
6, 8, 10...
great. Now we can finally buy some...
Buy silk? You mean you need some of the...
This was indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason we helped you out. Even if it were just a few carrots or cabbages, chances are we still would have helped you get them back. Paimon thinks we're pretty lucky. If we arrived any later, our chances of getting silk in Inazuma would have been 0.
I honestly can't thank you all enough. Please, say no more. You need silk? I'll pick out a piece for you right away.
Thank you, good sir.
Oh, it's free of charge. I could never ask you to pay after everything you've done for me.
No, that will never do. Things cost what they cost, and what they cost is what I shall... Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with, and as Paimon explained, my help was unconditional. Please, sell your wares to me at the price you would sell them to... There is nothing to feel distressed about, because nothing, I repeat, nothing happened here in these woods today.
Thank you, I don't think I could ever repay you. You have helped me greatly, and I will never forget it. I'm afraid we must part ways. I must get these goods back to the association. If you ever need anything at all, just come to the international...
Very well, and thank you for the silk...
See you then. Bye. Safe journey home. Don't...
Traveler, thank you for stepping in to help out.
But how come those vagrants didn't seem to know who you were? They must move in completely different circles.
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they didn't recognize me. The fewer people who know what happened today...
It's not every day an important person like you helps out someone like Kurisu. It really
Your praise is quite unwarranted. I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. I guess that deep down, I don't see how a society can be considered just when people encounter sorry, I'm getting off topic. Right. Let's head back to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos.
Okay.
Welcome back! So, any luck at the International Trade Association? Did they have any silk in stock?
Yes, they did. Here.
Excellent news! So, apart from the silk, I just need to go and take stock of our materials. It won't take me a moment. I'll be right back.
They better all be there.
I do hope nothing else is missing. Traveler, on the subject of garments, it's just... I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in... Oh? Are you sure? Is that so? Impressive. So travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code, as well as a code of conduct.
More like when you're away from home, you've gotta live by certain rules to survive, whether you like it or not. But Paimon would still love to check out some Inazuman outfits. Just what is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the customer asks for.
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. I can... Something else I've been wondering is... How do...
They sure do. Each nation has its own unique style. Traditional, fancy schmancy, casual, all very different.
The study of clothing is a profound discipline. When clothing becomes part of the expression of one's personality, even an extension of... So I'm not against dressing up. Far from it.
Paimon agrees. You couldn't have put it any better.
Paimon, you're so adorable that you could wear anything in it with...
Wow! Paimon just got a compliment.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Thank you.
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, would you like...
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly. In total...
Here you go. Is it possible to treat this as an urgent...
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment, so I can begin work right away. It will still take me... Until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby to pass the time.
Good idea. Let's check out the whole area. We don't want to leave any loose ends.
There will be no loose ends while you're in my company. I already decided where to go while we wait. For our next stop, I'd like to take you both for a meal.
Food? Oh, Paimon...
I picked the venue especially for you. A humble local eatery called Kiminami Restaurant. I thought that the relaxed atmosphere there would suit our day much better than the prohibitively formal one. Shall we head off?
Yep. Paimon can't wait. Are we here? Ooh, it's one of those street-side places.
Welcome!
Oh, Miss Kiminami?
Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing.
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter we discussed...
Excellent! No problem. And everything you asked for is... Traveler. Tiny customer. Please wait here for a moment.
Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take... I just have a few minor things I need to attend to.
She sure left in a hurry. Whatever it is.
So you two are Miss Kamisato's friend? Well, we serve all the classics. Sure, there are fancier-looking plates. Over the years we've been in business, we've gotten to know the Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food. They're always sending staff down here to order some... Her table booking surprised me. Not least because it was a group reservation. This is the first time...
The first time ever? Whoa.
Sure does. And I'm probably crossing the line here, but I'm just telling you what others have told me. Apparently, Miss Kami's...
How is that possible? She's so kind and polite to everyone.
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction are a bit more complicated than that. Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful, not to mention that she belongs to one of the most illustrious clans in the land. In short, they see her as a model young lady. But that's just it. People look at her and they see a model of perfection, and they don't feel like that's something they can relate to. So the majority of kids from our ordinary families don't even try to talk to her. So you see, on paper, she sounds like a girl everyone would want to get to know. But in practice, she finds it difficult to make friends.
Huh. Paimon never would have guessed.
We don't speak all that much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired her for taking on so many responsibilities at such a young age. So it makes me really happy to see her here with friends today. Anyway, relax, enjoy your meal, and please, talk to her as much as possible. I know she'll appreciate it. Consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood. Look after her for us.
Huh? That sounded like Ayaka!
I'm so sorry, traveler. Could you join me over there for a minute? I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden.
Oh, so that loud noise we heard came from the...
As you can see, this house is right next to the restaurant. It's where the owner... Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property. I asked Miss Kiminami to prepare some ingredients and utensils for me, so that...
Right! If there's something you want to eat...
Actually, I wanted to cook something as a gift. My mother mentioned in her notebook that Tsubaki enjoys food from all over... So I thought, if I'm going to meet Tsubaki, perhaps a dish from overseas would make a fitting gift.
A dish from overseas? So anything from outside Inazuma counts, right? If so, then we've got lots of options, don't we? Hey! Don't make...
Can I leave you to finish this task then? Just as a personal favor. Great. But what kind of overseas dish would make...
Oh, Paimon knows! There's one pizza!
Pizza?
It's an assortment of toppings and sauce spread over a...
That does sound pretty... Is the pizza ready? Is the pizza ready?
Oh, it's red.
It smells delicious. You're an excellent... I would love to be able to master dishes from all over the world.
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe. We can bring you some more recipes in the future if you like.
Great. I look forward to learning from your culinary expertise.
How are you all doing? Whoa, is this... Miss
Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the traveler. Could I trouble you to package it for me?
Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing.
Want us to teach you how to make...
Oh, could you?
The most satisfying meals are the ones you share with other people. So Paimon thinks that our friends in Mondstadt wouldn't mind us sharing this dish with Inazuma.
Really? That's great. I've always wanted to learn how to... If you can write down a recipe for me, I'll add it to our menu and put it... Since we've become a closed nation, people haven't had the chance to try anything new. I'll go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato. Please, make your way back to the restaurant when...
You could have sold that recipe for a high price. You're a wonderful person. I mean it. I admire you a lot. And I'm so proud to be friends. Well, you should probably write down the...
Yeah, let's make sure we include all the details and then... So, pizza. Start with the basic correct... Right, now to add the next yep. Now for the cooking instructions. Place onto oven rack at high heat and... Alright, it's done! Long may our reputations and our...
I have no doubt that they will. This dish is a...
Cool! Then let's get this recipe to Miss Kimi now.
Please speak to President Summer. I'm just...
Hey!
Here it is.
Thank you! Wowie! This is so exciting.
Traveler, Paimon, please accept my sincerest...
No problem! Food always tastes better when you...
Alright, let's dig in before it gets cold. Well, what do you think? Is Inazuman cuisine to your liking?
It's amazing! Paimon loved this one! Oh, and...
Good. When I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you chat with the owner at all? And did she, say anything?
She did, but don't worry. She's just happy for you is all.
She's... Oh, then... What does it matter? I know just...
Hey, it's not you. Most people just haven't had the...
Thank you for your comforting words, Paimon. It's all true, though. Most of the time I'm either accompanied by family or staff. So...
Exactly! You got at least...
Aww. Thank you. Excuse me.
Hey now, expressing your feelings is the right...
I agree. I just want to say how happy I feel that you both...
Of course we do. That's always been our style. If someone's friendship can go a long way. Take your mom, for example. She wrote about Tsubaki in her notebook.
Yes. I think friendship is an extremely precious thing.
While we're on the topic, though...
Well, I think I have an idea. I think that Tsubaki...
A fox and...
Yes, that's what even I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard of this friend before. It just seems so mysterious. So I think... And fox envoys are nothing new. Stories have been told about them and Ina's... You must have met Guji Yae before. Well, she's a fox envoy. That got me thinking. Maybe there are fox envoys out there in Inazuma that people just don't know about.
Whoa! So Inazuma also has supernatural beings?
When you say also...
Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue. They have lots of supernatural beings. All kinds of them, too. Up in the...
Really? I've come across such things being asserted in books. But to hear someone talk about it from first-hand experience is extremely surprising. So Liyue lives up to its reputation. Its culture has a long history and gives rise to the most beautiful legends. Quite captivating.
You should come visit Liyue with us sometime. The best part is, they have loads and loads of delicious delicacies.
Really? I would love that. Speaking of delicacies, Traveler, Paimon, have you eaten your fill?
Oh, Paimon has.
Excellent. Then let's collect the kimono. Then we can pay a visit to my mother's mysterious and transcendent friend.
Okay.
garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. I've full... Oh, and the other item we discussed?
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beautiful piece of clothing, and it...
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Whoa, looks super fancy.
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. As well as a hair accessory. I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. So this is my gift to you. I'm glad you like it.
Speaking of white herons, that's what your title means, doesn't it? Shirasagi Himegimi. So this gift is...
You flatter me, Paimon. If this gift reminds you of me...
It definitely... Alright, well, now we've got what we came for. We can set off. Time to go meet Super... So, a transcendent being... Ugh. If someone...
I'm asking myself, how strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location my mother wrote about, but... But since we're here, I still think we should go inside and explore and...
Yeah, makes sense. Who knows? Maybe there's... So, what did...
Let me think. A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the blink of an eye...
Sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom would do a little ritual, and just like that,
I have a feeling that it could be some sort of code. Let's get a little closer before coming to any conclusions.
Good idea. There are some bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything?
strange. There's nothing in here. Let's keep looking around.
There's nobody here. Just this box. Let's... Did it open? Did it open? Did our...
What's this?
Huh. Looks like...
It seems to be another note. Could it be Tsubaki's? Let's step back outside now. The atmosphere here is different than I'd imagined. Somehow...
Paimon knows what you mean. Reading in low light is really bad for your eyes.
Here will do just fine.
Alright, let's see what the notebook's... Oh, ooh, Paimon bets it's all about mysterious... What is it? Why are you whispering all of a sudden? Oh, you want to let Ayaka read the notebook without distraction. But, based on her expression,
Traveler, Paimon? Sorry.
No worries, it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast reader.
Yes, I have. I think I ought to share the truth of this notebook with you, but even though the contents are completely different than what I was
Different how? You mean it wasn't a fox on...
Not a fox envoy, no. It turns out that Tsubaki's is my mother herself.
Huh?
Surprised? Me too. But that's... Tsubaki and I are the same person, and yet we are different. When I become Tsubaki, what follows in these pages is the ordinary, everyday life of a regular person. This notebook is, for the most part, a collection of my mother's musings, both private and trivial. All of the things we thought
So, that means that the kimono design...
are things that my mother wished to try, yes. I'm sure this all sounds utterly bizarre to you, but to me at least, my mother's behavior is completely understandable. Or to put it another way, I was at a loss for words when I started reading the contents of the notebook. It almost felt like someone had looked inside my mind, examined my thoughts.
Ayaka!
From the moment my mother married my father, she became the mother of the Kamisato household. And with that came all sorts of duties. At the same time, on top of that, every action she ever took was seen as representing the Kamisato clan. People were always watching her. After my parents passed away, Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. We ran into all sorts of difficulties during that time. Every time I found myself up against a difficult issue, I'd ask myself, did my mother go through this too? Maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but somehow, all that was left of her in my image of her was incorrect. When I read this notebook, I realized she was just like me. She liked pretty kimonos. She wanted to try food from different places. She yearned to see sights. Maybe this all sounds immature to you, but I feel just the same way. I want to live life not as... Mother wrote that she'd always wanted to go to a local Inazuman festival. She said that sometimes, on a clear night, I've seen those lights too. It looks so lively with so many people. And it's so brightly lit, it makes the whole sky glow. Of course, sometimes it does make me a bit anxious, but for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning, it could be considered improper etiquette. Especially in my parents' generation. Even if no one stopped us, the idea of the Yashiro Commission going out into the crowd, it'd certainly draw some strange looks. Mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. She wanted everyone to enjoy the fun and freedom of the festival. She didn't want to disturb them, and didn't have much free time anyway, so she never went.
Aw, so the kimono design, that must have been the outfit she planned on wearing.
That's right. And sometimes, festivals sell international... I hope this isn't a disrespectful thing to say, but... I never knew my mother was so in touch with her inner child.
Well, that's not disrespectful at all. Paimon thinks your mom was the best of both. A big softie on the inside, and a big sense...
Without knowing it, I've ended up fulfilling several of my mother's wishes already. Perhaps this is one thing that can simply never be. I understand. Thank you. I think I realized something. Mother and I are so similar in so many ways. The things she faced are... She chose to place her unfulfilled wishes onto the identity of Tsubaki.
Oh, so you decided on an alter ego too?
No, I don't plan to do anything like that. I think I will set myself a new goal. Traveler, Deep... Would you...
Paimon's been dying to go ever since we saw that poster. Paimon would love to go with you, Ayaka.
Hey, come on, don't make fun. It's just because I used to have the same concerns my mother did. I'm going to be true to myself and fulfill the wish that my mother and I shared. I know that you of all people can understand me going my own way up, so... Let's do this, you and me.
Paimon wants to come. Festivals here have loads of tasty snacks too, right? Oh, and fun and games.
Great. If we head over now, we should...
Oh, good point. Today is the last day, right? What do we...
Since it's the final day, many of the visitors must have already... I've heard that the peddlers often close up shop earlier on the last day, because there are fewer... I'll go and ask.
That's the way to go.
It hasn't closed yet. It's just that there aren't many people left. Let's hurry.
Hey, look at that stall! They have so many... Paimon's heard that everyone's supposed to wear a mask at these kinds of festivals.
That used to be the custom, yes. And today, it's still a popular way to dress up during festivals.
Hey! Is that who I...
Oh,
People seem to recognize Ayaka wherever we go. Guess that's just...
But of course! The Kamisato clan leads the Yashiro Commission. It's one of the most... Not least because back when Master and Miss Kamisato had just taken over the family's affairs, they used to make public appearances all the time. Some of the younger generations have never even seen Miss Kamisato in person before. Being the age I am, I'm lucky enough to have seen her on many...
You're too kind. My brother and I simply go where we must to fulfill our duties.
But this is the first time I've seen anyone from your family at a fest...
Oh, there isn't actually. Today, I'm taking my traveler...
Oh, a traveler? Huh. Now that you mention it, you do look like you... First time in Inazuma? Hope you enjoy yourself... Ah, excuse me, what... Hey everyone, listen up! Don't close up yet! Miss Kamisato has come to join...
No, it's not like that. Please, there's no need to make a fuss. We're just...
Yeah, thanks a lot, mister. If you hadn't let them know, they'd start closing down about now, right? At least it sure looks like that time of day.
Yep, you got it. But on account of this being the first time Miss Kamisato has ever come to the festival, it seems only fair to... Oh, here's a couple of masks for you.
No. You've been far too accommodating to us already.
Don't give me all that. Here you go. Here you go. It's not often that we regular folks get some attention from the Yashiro Commission, so I've got to mark the occasion somehow.
But... Okay, I think I understand.
It's my pleasure.
Sir, do you have anything for Paimon?
Oh, hello there, kiddo. I'm sorry.
Huh? Surely you're not gonna let Paimon be the only one at the
Paimon, don't worry. Wearing a mask is a...
But...
How about a tree leaf? That should be enough to cover up that little...
What? No way!
Oh, okay then. In that case, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do right now.
I cannot thank you enough.
Aw, it's nothing. But I won't hold you up any longer. You should go and enjoy the
All right. Traveler. Oh, wait. I need to explain myself. I got a little nervous back there and... I just made up any old excuse. I brought you here because I genuinely wanted to spend time with you. Okay.
Yeah!
Traveler, look! This...
Miss Kamisato! Hello there! You're out with friends today? Oh, what...
Okay.
I wouldn't expect you to know this, but the Yashiro Commission was very good to my uncle on my father's side at one point in time. Thinking about it? So you see, how could I possibly take your money?
What? Are you...
Of course! If you like what you see, then please, be my guest. Same goes for your
Traveler? Paimon?
Seems like everyone wants to do something nice for Ayaka. So, if they insist, who are we to resist?
Well, if that's how you feel, then... Okay. We'll take you up on your kind offer, sir.
Alrighty then. Whenever you're ready. Draw a slip and reveal your fortune. Open it up and see how you fare.
Whoa!
Which one did you get? Paimon got Rising.
No way! We got the same one! Traveler, what did you get? Wow, you're so
Ah, congratulations are in order. Here's what great fortune from heaven means. The blessings of the gods are upon you. Your voyage ahead shall be plain sailing.
What a great sign! Good things lie ahead!
Congratulations.
You all have very fine fortunes lined up. With this kind of...
Well said! Here's hoping that our good luck will...
This food stall sells all kinds of Inazuman specialties.
Wow, it all looks so good! But we don't want anything to go... Ooh, Ayaka, Paimon wants those dango.
Sure.
Uh-huh, those look good too. Ooh, but so do the egg rolls.
All right then. I too shall have a Sakura mochi.
All right, coming right up.
This Sakura mochi is just delicious.
Not bad, huh? It's one of our best sellers.
Oh, please, sir, Paimon would like...
I don't know if it's rude of me to ask, but how is this kind of...
You want to try your hand at making it yourself? No problem.
Ooh, a new recipe?
Are you sure about this? If you share the recipe, isn't that tantamount to giving away your...
Well, it was you who gave Kiminami Restaurant that recipe for an overseas dish, wasn't it? She and I are good friends. We trade culinary tips all the time. Here you go. Just treat it as me returning a favor on behalf of my...
Thank you so much. I will study it very carefully and try my best to do it...
You there. You want the recipe too? Go on, I can see that you enjoyed it. There's no greater feeling than creating delicious food with your own two hands.
I will. Once I've learned how to make it, will you two be my...
Oh, definitely! Can't wait!
All right. I'll do my best.
Well, we may have arrived near the end of the festival, but it's still been super fun. Paimon approves.
Yes, I agree. To spend the festival together with you today has been a truly wonderful experience. This stall sells prayer plaques. It's an Inazuman tradition. You draw your wish onto a pentagonal piece of...
Sounds similar to the way people in Liyue release lanterns during Lantern Rite. Those are...
Welcome. Looking for prayer plaques? Every wish is sacred.
Looks fun! Shall we give it a try? Oh, wait, there's writing and drawing involved? Ugh, count Paimon out then. Paimon's head's feeling kind of fuzzy after eating so...
2 prayer plaques.
2 prayer plaques for the young lady.
Traveler, have you decided on your wish? Yes.
You can either draw a picture to represent your wish or write it out in words. Either way, once you've committed your wish onto your plaque, please hang it on...
Wait, so they'll be on public display? Alright, well, let's see...
That will do for mine. May I see yours? This is you and your sister, isn't it? It's lovely.
You'll be back together one day. Paimon believes it.
I believe it too. Your wish will surely come true. And I will keep you in my prayers.
Ayaka, what did you draw? Is that...
That's right. I wish for peace and happiness for everyone in Inazuma. I do hope that wish... Thank you. That gives me... I think that my...
Aw, it's time to leave already?
I'm afraid so. The festival is coming to a close. Time flies when you're having fun. It seems to flow away from you like a rushing river. As precious... It's time to leave. Traveler, today was the first time in my... You've known me for some time now. I think knowing me, I just know that today could... So thank you. Today really meant a lot to me. And the memories will... Festivals are great. There aren't many rules. Everyone has that smile that if I ever get the chance... I want to go... You too? Great! You know, we're kind of similar. Me with... Sometimes, I feel like I can relate to the determination you must have to get your sister back. I understand. Family bonds are inseparable. No one can break them. They are the most important... You will find her. I will always be here for you as your... as your friend. I will always support... as long as you're happy. Oh, Traveler. Huh? There's something that I'd like to do. If you could spare me yet another moment. Please, keep your eyes on me. What do you think of my dance?
It was so beautiful, elegant, and something else Paimon can't put...
I'm not very good at this kind of dance. So, as long as I didn't embarrass me, I just had a sudden urge. In a way, that sort of sums up today for me. Dancing like... that goes for you too. When I'm with you, time seems to slow down and speed up. Anyway, it looks like this. I can see myself the rest of the way back. Good night, Traveler.
Take flight! Yeah! Yeah! My apologies!